Hey everyone, welcome back to Wordy Tales. Today, let us talk about something that quietly runs in the background of many of our lives. The hunt for approval. You know what I'm talking about, right? That little voice that asks, what will they think? Every time you're about to make a decision, big or small. From the clothes we wear to the career paths we choose. It's so easy to get caught up in trying to meet everyone else's expectations. But here's the thing. Whose life are you actually living? There's a powerful story by a writer named Tauch Len that really puts this into perspective. It's about a man who spends his entire life trying to please everyone around him. He becomes a chameleon, changing his colors to fit every new environment. He agrees with opinions he doesn't hold, pursues goals that don't ignite his passion, and molds himself into a version of what he thinks others want to see. On the surface, he might seem successful, popular, even loved, but deep down he's hollow. He has lost touch with who he truly is because he has been so busy being everyone else. One day, he looks in the mirror and doesn't recognize the person staring back. All those years spent chasing validation have left him with a life that isn't his own. It's a collection of borrowed dreams and secondhand standards. This story hits hard because it's so relatable. We all have a natural desire to belong, to be liked. It's wired into us. But when that desire starts to dictate our every move, we begin to chip away at our own identity. We start measuring our self-worth using someone else's ruler. Think about it. The people you're trying to impress are living their own lives, by their own rules. They have their own insecurities, their own dreams, and their own unique journey. So why are we giving them the power to define ours? Why are we handing over the pen that's meant to write our own story? The truth is, you can't please everyone. It's an impossible game to win. The moment you satisfy one person, another might disapprove. It's a never-ending cycle that will leave you exhausted and unfulfilled. The real game changer is when you decide to stop playing. It's when you decide to live by your own standards. This isn't about being selfish or rebellious. For the sake of it, it's about being authentic. It's about defining what success, happiness, and a meaningful life look like for you and you alone. So, how do we start? It begins with a little self-reflection. Ask yourself, what do I truly value? What gets me excited to wake up in the morning? What are my non-negotiables? Write them down. Create your own personal mission statement. This becomes your compass. When you're faced with a decision, you don't have to poll your friends or guess what your family wants. You can look at your own standards and ask, does this align with who I am and where I want to go? This is incredibly liberating. It is the difference between being a passenger in your own life and grabbing the steering wheel with both hands. Living for your own standards means you celebrate your own victories, no matter how small they seem to others. It means you learn from your failures without drowning in external judgment. It means building a life that feels right on the inside, not just one that looks good on the outside. You'll attract people who appreciate you for who you genuinely are, not the character you're playing. And that kind of connection is so much more rewarding. The journey to stop chasing approval isn't an overnight switch. It's a daily practice of choosing yourself. It's about building the courage to say, thank you for your opinion, but I'm going to do what's right for me. It's about finding peace in your own choices. Remember the man from Tauch Len's story. Don't wait until you no longer recognize yourself. Start today. Define your standards. Live by them. Build a life that is authentically, unapologetically yours. You are the author of your story, so make it a tale worth telling. Thanks for tuning in to Wordy Tales. If this resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next story. Until then, keep living your truth.